Okay, hello, my fellow friends, my fellow girlfriends. You know, I haven't done a grow video or anything related to grow in a long time, probably over a year or two, probably 2 years. And but before I do anything, this is the buttercup girl right here. Look at how pretty she is. She's been with her daddy for 16 years. 16 years. 4 or 5 houses probably by now. Hopefully we're at home now. But this is a buttercup girl. She's been tired. She's been tired for weeks, and Daddy takes care of her. He brings her outside, carries her outside. She's got to make a potty or whatever needs to be done. She's gonna stay with Daddy right to the end. I think she's going blind. All right, 8. Anyhow, cloning, cloning, easiest thing in the world. All right, this is Ginger Zee. I don't know if you heard my story about Ginger Zee, how Ginger Zee got her name. You know, obviously she's a weather gal on ABC National Morning News. Good Morning America, that's what she's on. And she's from Michigan. And, you know, parents are from Michigan, so she has to be a partier at one time in her life. Because Michigan is a great state to grow in. Might be the best as far as plant count. I mean, shit, if you're a caregiver, you can get 72 plant rotation. That's unbelievable. Here in Illinois, of course, there's only 5. But there's a stipulation in the law, if they're under 6 inches tall, they don't count. So that's how we take clones. You know, because the police are going to be after me. The police. All right, now, I'm going to start them in Rockwool. I'm going to put 4 in a cube. And the first thing I do is I have to... I have to mark them because I can't tell you how many times I forget to mark them. In fact, I got 2 plants in there right now that have double names on them because I don't know what the hell I did. I put 2 names, one on each side of the pot, so I don't know what the fuck it is. All right, anyhow, that's your Rockwool cube. And notice how I reversed this. See, I reversed it so I have a lot to write on. So what I do is I just take them out of the little wrapper and I just I reverse it, and then, you know, I put it back on. It's not a big deal. But then I have more room to write on them. And, you know, I can put the date on there. Yeah, what the fuck is the date today? Jesus Christ, I think it's the 28th or the 29th. So we'll go 4/29. And I always put it all the way around because you never know what's going to happen. You know, it might get water on there or something. So, you know, and then you won't be able to read it, so whatever. But it should root in just a couple days. I mean, 7 to 10 days, you know, depending on if I use the heater mat, which I probably will. Heater mat and dome. It's the margarita. Oh, that's good. That's good. I have a drink about every 2 weeks. You know, the body's a temple and all that shit, and you know, I want to stay healthy at my old ass age. Okay, anyhow, I got the cube. I marked it. Now I just put it in the spring water and I squeeze the cube. You know, some people say, you gotta let it soak overnight. Fuck that, you don't have to let it soak overnight. Believe me, it's soaked good enough. Where the fuck are my scissors? Do I get scissors? God damn it. No fucking scissors. How could I come out here without scissors? I got the dog clippers. I wonder if I could do it with the dog clippers. Oh, fuck. Let's give it a try. I don't want to get my old ass up. All right, Ginger Zee, here you go. I took this off of the mother, and what I do is, it's probably going to root right here at one of those nodes, so I get rid of that. What I like to do, I like to recut it a little closer, a little bit right there on an angle, and put it right back in the water immediately. Hey, these things are pretty, these are fucking sharp. I'm going to use that. And then what I do, like I said, I'm going to do 4 of them in here, so I'll just hit the corners. And I put something in there just so when I put the rooting compound, it doesn't all go to the top. It actually have a chance of getting down there. But yeah, I use the schmutz. This is the schmutz. And it's rooting compound. I get it at Home Depot. This thing lasts, fuck this, I've had this like 6 years. A lot of guys, what they're doing now is they're taking a razor and they're scoring it. And I've done that before, and it works great. I like to get it a little wet again, and I like to dip it so the schmutz will stick. See, you gotta get the schmutz on there, and then boom, just put it in there. Bada bing. Now I'm gonna do 4 of them here. And, like I said, it's Ginger Zee. If you haven't heard the Ginger Zee story, I'll put it underneath this video. It's, it might be entertaining. Okay, I try and cut it real close to the node there, boom, into the water. And I just put it into the water so if it does get a first breath in there, oxygen doesn't get in there, and it's a water hit. You get a fucking water hit. All right, again with the schmutz. Now I've got 4 holes here, so it's ready. And when I dip it, I get a little bit off. I shake it in there because it only needs a stickle. It doesn't need much. Okay, that's number 2. And I always, when I'm not using this, I don't care if it's just one clone I'm taking or one clone I'm working with. You never want to knock this over, because I think on it there's fucking gonna cause death. you don't want this shit in yourself, in your body in any way. You don't want to sniff it or anything. It's fucking dangerous shit. It's like a hormone or something. Well, like I said, it's Home Depot. It costs about $8, something like that. It's lasts me for fucking 3 or 4 years. and a lot of guys clone, and they don't even need it. And I don't need it. It just hurries things along. I could just put it in water, and it would be fine. Eventually it would root, but it takes longer. All these people that are saying, "Hey, look at this in a fucking glass, glass of water." Yeah, but it took longer. It took about 2 weeks. And even after 2 weeks, it's a very small root system, but it works. It works. Well, this way works too. And then I have a cloner that I use, and the cloner is like 100%. I mean, perfect. But this saves electricity, because I don't have to run that cloner all fucking day long. I mean, the thing's really not loud, but it does. You can hear it. But it uses up electricity. In the old days, we wanted to keep the electricity down. Even though there was all kinds of ways to cheat on your electricity. The most common one was you go outside, you drill a hole in that plastic meter underneath it, and you take a little stick or something, and just put it up there, and it fucking stops. It doesn't work anymore. You usually do that at night, and when you have an idea when the meter reader was running around anyhow. But if you wanted to, you could just, take that stick out every morning. And, no one's going to fucking know what's going on. And that's how we used to do it back in the day. Okay, there you go. There's your 4-pack. Ginger Zee. I'll put some pictures of her up. I mean, yeah, she's wonderful. It's freaking beautiful. I think what I'm working with right now is most of the time I'm working with Fail Safe, Night Fighter, Ginger Zee, Fabulous 5. I mean, that's, here in Illinois, I can work with 5 plants, but right now I only have 4. And I have other people in the area. When I say in the area, within hours, so it's not like right down the street. It's probably 2 or 3 hours away. They, they have my clones. They got the Night Train, and they got other ones. But anyhow, that's how you do a clone. See, it's that easy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them in the other room. I'm gonna spray it with spring water. I'm gonna put a dome over it. And I'll have a heating mat underneath it. There's like a tray, heating mat underneath, dome over, sprayed a couple times a day. It'll root. And then after it roots, you just take a knife and divide them up and plant. It's that easy. If you have something that's strong, you got a strong genetics, it's always gonna root. I mean, it's already been weeded out. I mean, if it was a fucking weak plant, there's no way I would clone it. I fucking trash it. Anytime I see a weak plant, I just get rid of it. I mean, fuck. I don't care how potent it is. I don't fucking backbreed into it and this and that. You got to be able to hang in there. If you're not strong in this game, you're gone. All right, that's the video. All right. Oh, hold a second. You know what? I didn't say anything about the Buttercup girl, did I? Maybe I did. Maybe I did in the beginning. You see, that's what happens when they have a hit. Night Fighter.